Hello, me again. Hello everybody, Flash Notion back once again with another My Little Pony reaction video. And today we have the Season 8 premiere! Woo! Yes! This is gonna be great. So, after the lackluster Season 7 finale, we've had quite a bit of pony content actually coming out in the meantime, to the point where, it hasn't been that long since I did a pony reaction. I've pretty much had to do one about every other week or so. Which is kind of crazy. But, at the same time, it hasn't been a lot of, actual ponies. It's mostly been Equestria Girl stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting back to actual ponies and not movie-style ponies. I am a little bit sniffly, which is not unusual for me. I'm a sniffly kind of person. But, yeah. So, what do we know? Well, I actually don't know much. I went ahead and I reorganized my YouTube stuff so that way I could avoid as much spoilers as possible this season. It's going to be a bit more complicated for me, but it's going to basically mean that I only know the titles and maybe just a couple of images and some stuff from FiM Fiction. Because, of course, people can't wait even 3 days to post stories about the premiere. Which, I mean, good for people for being that creative, but still, screw them for, ruining it for me sometimes. Almost. Right, title for this one is, it's called School Daze, where it's the daze is spelled like a person who's dazed or stunned. Which is kind of interesting. As for stuff from FiM Fiction, there's a Chancellor, I think, who might be the bad guy. It's kind of interesting. I have to wonder if this is Celestia's school or something else. The first image that's come up here on the screen is of the map, but it's of the map table, the cutie map, but it looks different. Canterlot is shoved all the way down towards the south, it looks like. And unless I'm seeing it from a different angle here, which could be the case, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like there's more of the north up here. And, I don't know, it looks so different. I mean, it'll probably be explained in here. So yeah, I've got my Season 8 bingo card cheat thing here queued up, and I got both parts queued up, and I just really want to watch this. So let's get started. Let's see what this is all about, and we'll be starting. Oh wait, one more thing. Starlights. I can see Starlight here up top, and I'm happy about that, of course. Other people might not be, but I'm happy about it. So screw you. Let's start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yee! This happened while we were gone?
Ooh.
Wow, those are all the places we went when we left to save Equestria.
There's that horrid town where we were almost sold.
The pirates! They were pretty awesome.
Holy crap! Okay, so it's all about the movie, basically.
Oh, Starlight.
Okay, so it expanded southward.
Necklaces for all the sea ponies? You really?
What about that unicorn, the one who attacked Canterlot?
Tempest. I invited her to come to Ponyville, but she wanted to spread the word of the Storm King's defeat and share what she learned about friendship.
Okay.
I think that's why the map grew. Friendship quests beyond Equestria?
I hope not. I've had quite enough life-threatening adventures, thank you very much.
Okay, Fluttershy, that's awesome.
How many friendship quests do you think we need to go on before we have to expand the throne room?
Wait, the map itself actually grew? Okay.
No, I mean the world is filled with so many different creatures who know nothing about friendship. We need help if we're going to teach them all about friendship. Lots of help.
Perhaps, but where does one go to learn about friendship?
Here. They can all go here, because we're going to open a school.
We are? Nice. Okay, let's see the intro changes. There's got to be some. Ah, My Little Pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My Little Pony. Do you all share its magic with me? Big adventure, tons of fun, a beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, sneezy feet, and magic makes it all complete to have You are my very best friends. Huh. No intro changes that I noticed at all. Well, that sucks.
I think a school of friendship is a wonderful idea, Twilight. I'll help in any way I can.
Oh my god! Celestia just sounds so happy.
I just have a few questions. What time should school start each day?
It really
What's the ideal length for class? Do you test regularly?
Oh, well, that's
What about class projects?
that's a very...
Assigned seating, open seating, or is that too unstructured?
Oh, Twilight, you are my star pupil. If anyone knows how to run a school, it's you.
There's a big difference between attending a school and running one. It's not like there's a rule book to follow.
Actually, there is. The EEA guidebook is very specific about how to run a school.
The EEA? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, what?
Should I have heard of that?
Of course not. You've never run a school before. The Equestria Education Association is a board of learned ponies that oversee every
Seriously?
school in Equestria.
Even yours?
School? But you're you!
Not even a princess can do whatever she likes when it comes to shaping young pony minds.
Ah.
The EEA ensures that whether it's unicorns
Interesting.
studying magic, Pegasi learning weather, or Earth ponies researching agriculture.
Well, then they did a shitty-ass job with the flight schools, because those guys were assholes to Rainbow and Fluttershy. So,
Okay, Spike. Look,
There you go.
I have a presentation to make.
After everything we've been through, how hard can that be?
very. Holy shit!
I'm gonna go with really hard.
Hello. My name is...
Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Oh.
I'm Chancellor Naysay. Equestria
Naysay.
owes you a great debt. But princess or no, we expect you to do things by the book.
I think you'll find my curriculum meets all your requirements, Chancellor.
Huh.
And can we trust you to follow through with this plan? Or will you leave the school unattended to gallop off on your adventures?
My journey beyond Equestria showed me first hoof that the threats out there are greater than we imagined.
I think she means by that.
If we want to keep our land safe and create a friendlier tomorrow, we need to teach the magic of friendship far and wide.
A school for ponies to learn how to protect themselves.
More like respecting differences and communicating.
Yeah, this isn't Defense Against the Dark Arts here.
The EEA concurs. Every pony should be prepared to defend our way of life. So, if your work is in order, provisional EEA approval is granted. You'll need to observe your school up and running before it can be fully accredited.
Then please,
Accredited.
join us for Friends and Family Day.
Okay.
It's the perfect time to see our progress.
This is interesting, and oh! Like they got an actual building built up here. Where is it? Well, that's epic.
Too much! You think so? I had hoped dressing the part would help me feel the part. Not your dress. This! Us! Teaching? They're gonna think I'm an egghead.
Eh.
Well, the students are gonna love my confetti cannon class. It's gonna be a blast!
Pinky. There's so much going on right here. Rarity's dress, Pinky's attitude, Angel's attitude.
I don't know about all
I missed what Fluttershy said.
Going to be fine. Everything about this school just feels right.
Oh, Statue of Star Swirl.
If Twilight isn't stressed, you've got nothing to worry about.
And you're sure you want
That's
us
fair.
to be teachers in classrooms?
The EEA is very clear on how schools should be run. We have a huge responsibility, and I need you all to do this by the book. That means no cannons in class, Pinky.
And of course, Twilight's not going to question a book. She's not going to think that maybe a book could be wrong.
I
That's
know it's not
adorable.
Some big adventure against the forces of evil, but this could be the most important thing we've ever done. I can't run a school of friendship without my.
Oh, they got statues of all the pillars. That's pretty cool. And they're on pillars. That's also pretty cool. Well, I think they're technically called plinths, but whatever.
About that, one thing I forgot to mention. It's not just ponies.
Griffin, yak, hippogriff.
That was unexpected.
No, it's not. Not for me. But yeah. And there's a changeling, a dragon. They're all
Students certainly
adorable.
traveled from far and wide to attend our school.
Princess Celestia helped me reach out to all the kingdoms. After all, friendship is something that needs to be shared with every creature. Welcome to the School of Friendship. I'm your head mare, Twilight Sparkle. Please follow Guidance Counselor Starlight to sign in and get your
Guidance counselor?
We can show you
I can't.
Whoa, sorry. I'm Sandbar. Are you a student here too?
No, I just figured I'd randomly stand here and see how many ponies would walk into me.
Oh god, Grandpa Gruff.
Gruff, what are you doing?
Flew all the way from Griffinstone to introduce Gallus.
Rainbow Dash, right? Gilda told me about you. You're a teacher? Ah, thought you'd be cooler.
Prince Rutherford!
This Yoda Yap! She went to pony school! Make it better!
Yak can't wait to meet ponies and tell all about Yakistan!
Oops. And of course, she's clumsy as hell.
Why don't I show you around before you destroy the place?
Ember?
Better than this. Why am I here? Because
You're acting like a brat.
ordering you to be here. Hey, Spike! Come meet Smolder.
Smolder.
See you, Ember. Which one is Smolder?
Ocellus! What did we talk about?
Aww.
I told you, stay in your own form. It's the polite thing to do. Sorry, she's shy.
Aww.
No way! I didn't know ponies could turn into... what are you?
A changeling.
Ponies can turn into changelings? No, but changelings can turn into ponies. Huh, that's confusing.
Are all of you such
I am
idiots?
General Seaspray of Her Majesty
Oh.
Novo's Navy. I would like to introduce
Huh.
the Queen's niece, Silverstream.
This place is amazing!
So how are you and Skystar not
Gonna
friends?
pearl reef underwater. I was a sea pony, but now I'm a hippogriff. Long story. Anyway, wow! Is that a yak?
Also, that guy was hyped up to be in the movie. He wasn't, but apparently now he's here.
I
Cool.
hope you'll all join us for Friends and Family Day to see the amazing progress your students are making. Looks like school's in session.
Oh.
Will we fail or will we pass? Students come from far and wide. Brand new friends here by our side.
Huh.
Take a breath, look around, it's amazing. I can't believe that it's real. Students galore, new ideas.
Yay,
to
new song.
explore. Don't contain the excitement I feel.
I mean,
Can't mess up, can't afford a mistake now. Think success, keep it
hearing this
burning
really makes me think that in the movie it was actually Tara that was singing.
by the book. Make sure to do
Not sure.
all.
I'd have to look. I never actually looked. Ugh. Boring. No strawberries, no oranges, only apples. And of course, if they actually do it like that, it's more fun.
Must get to class. Will we fail or will we pass? Students learning from the best. Taking notes to pass the test. Wait, hold
hold on, not like that, just a second. I'm not sure if that method's approved. Let me take a look. Yep, right here in the book. Come on, we just got in the groove.
This reminds me of the Find a Pet song a little bit. Aww. Ew, that's a little bit too accurate, Twilight.
Can't teach being honest, not sure what to do. I'm quite certain I'm lost.
None of us has a clue. A friendship, another class. Wish it were more of a blast.
Yep. Wow, this is a giant FU towards the American schooling system, basically. Because this is exactly how they work. I love it. I love this parody.
Is this what boring is? Am I bored?
Yes.
Please, these ponies are the heroes of Equestria?
Listen, these ponies saved all of us from the Storm King.
And like a dozen other
Bring
things.
them into surrender?
Our teachers are a little different than I
Oh,
expected.
her voice.
Pony school, waste of time. Yak school teach how to braid yak hair. Braiding yak hair is best! Is there anything in Yakistan that isn't the best? Yes! Wait, no! Yak's best. No claws, no wings, no fire. What is it exactly you're proud of?
Oh, cool it. No need to harsh Yona's love for her heritage, okay?
Aw, are we not being sweet and friendly enough for you?
I like this guy. The sea turtles and everything is pretty cool. I don't know his name, but
Dragons and griffins are just too tough for friendship.
Yak's
tough.
I mean, you're being friends right now.
Who you call a nasty klutz?
Okay, break it up! Break it up!
What is going on here?
AJ, I'm not sure that's an approved method of restraining students.
The magic of friendship amongst friends.
Every pony, every one, go to your next class.
Oh. Huh.
I just can't believe
Interesting that they had to make that
breaking out when they're
correction.
supposed to be learning friendship?
Things definitely aren't going as by the book as Twilight planned.
No, they are. It's just that this is what happens when you go by the book and you don't let your teachers and your students actually work at their own pace and everything like that. I like that the school symbol
I get it. Things are getting
I like the school symbol is the elements of harmony, basically.
That's okay. Who are you and what have you done with Twilight Sparkle?
Every school in Equestria follows these rules. As long as we do too, we'll be fine. Maybe we should try something new? The EEA will be here this afternoon for Friends and Family Day.
How about, like, on the day that the EEA is there, you, like, pretend to play by the book and make you happy, but the rest of the year you just say fuck them and give them giant middle fingers. Oh wait, they're ponies, they don't have fingers. But, you know what I mean.
Another morning, another chance to inspire
Middle feather.
Hey, Professor Dash's class is this way.
They're skipping school, aren't they?
You're not skipping, are you? That's exactly what we're doing. But Friends and Family Day
is after class. Relax. This is just a quick mental health break.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds legit. We're in.
I guess I'll tag along.
I like that all but two of them can
Make
fly.
sure you don't get into trouble.
This way, Angel. Professor Fluttershy, we're busted!
Nah, if you don't shut up.
Oh my, what are you all doing? Aren't classes that way? A generosity field trip, darling.
Perfect.
To look at our divine reflections. Oh, that sounds nice. Have fun.
Angel's just like, I don't buy it. Oh, I love changelings.
Everything I said about you. That was cool. Thanks. Wait,
What did you say about me?
Aww. Most backhanded,
Sticking to the book is gonna work. My friends can handle anything. They'll have these problems turned around before we know it.
What? Holy shit! That's...
You're here.
What?
And you seem unprepared. If there are problems...
Problems? Ha, of course not. We can't wait to show you around.
And that's why griffins breathe fire when we get mad.
They do not. Wait, do they? No. Really? Griffins just full
Nope.
of hot air. And yaks are actually good at jokes. How about that?
What are dragons good at?
Competition? Who's up for a race?
Smolder? No.
Rainbow Dash, why aren't you in class teaching?
Because my students are gone. Gone somewhere else, doing a loyalty lesson. And I was just going to grab this pencil because they need it, wherever they are, which I know because I'm the teacher.
I see.
I love Starlight's expression. Starlight isn't the one who's going to be totally embarrassed by all of this.
I'm
So
quite curious about this lesson in loyalty.
oh dear.
Of course, we want to instill a sense of loyalty towards others.
Aww.
We encourage acts of generosity and kindness.
Figured we shouldn't be the only ones enjoying the view.
Yes, not best at flying.
Aww.
Appreciation for the value of laughter.
Flying is best. Congratulations, Yoda. You are officially the weirdest thing I've seen so far. What do you say, Ocellus? Can you be weirder than a flying yak?
And to
What did she turn into?
any situation.
Honesty is imperative. Princess, are we going in circles?
Look at the time. We'd better head to the lake for Friends and Family Day. I'm sure all the students and faculty will be there.
Oh, it's right out back of the castle. That's pretty cool.
What is that?
That looks like a mutated bugbear.
The school is under attack!
Oh, come on. Seriously? Wow, this... Wow. He ate it.
Maybe skipping class wasn't the best idea.
Oh, come on, you can't hold that against Twilight. They just admitted to skipping class. That's on them.
I'm so sorry, Chancellor.
That is on
We
them.
had some students get a little carried away.
Those are students? But you said you were opening this school to protect Equestria, to defend ponies from dangerous creatures who don't have our best interests at heart.
My school teaches for all of us to work together through friendship.
And how do you know these creatures won't take what they have learned here and
Wow,
use it
racist
against
fuck.
us?
Friendship isn't just for ponies.
It should be.
Unicorns think yaks don't need friendship? Maybe yaks don't need pony school!
Well, then perhaps you should return to your kind.
Your kind? Smolder, let's go.
Queen Novo will want to hear of this.
Yeah.
Well, this place seemed lame anyways.
It's fine. We know not every pony sees us the way you do. We're used to it.
Aww.
Princess Celestia helped me reach out to all the kingdoms. When she hears you close the school
Because you failed to meet the EEA's standards?
What?
Irresponsible teachers, students skipping class, endangering ponies. Your school is a disaster. Perhaps if you had higher standards for who was admitted, this could have been avoided.
What a dick. What the hell? Jesus Christ.
I am shutting this school.
Who are these guys? They have the weirdest magic that just makes no sense. They remind me of the Time Masters on Legends of Tomorrow. Which is not a good thing because those guys turned out to be evil and assholes. Huh. So I still don't know who the Sea Turtle pony's name is. Whatever. So yeah, this was all very interesting so far. I don't think it's gonna end up ticking off anything on my list, but
This happened while we were gone?
Friendship.
it does look bigger, doesn't it?
We are gonna open a school.
Expect you to do things by the book.
We have a huge responsibility, and I need you all to do this by the book.
These ponies are the heroes of Equestria?
This is just a quick mental health break.
Yeah, you failed. Giant mutated mosquito bugbear thing.
Down.
And that guy is just absolute dick. So is it just me, or is this kind of a weird premiere? Like, it feels weird. You know, it feels like it could be more of a mid-season episode. It doesn't feel necessarily like a premiere. I like all the callbacks to the movie at the beginning, but I have to wonder, like, if somebody hasn't seen the movie, what would they think? Which would be weird. Like, I mean, I don't imagine that there's any reactor out there who hasn't seen the movie. Which...
Twilight?
Oh my god! That is just lame, Twilight. Aww! Aww!
Look on the bright side.
That was adorable!
Sure, the EEA closed your friendship school, but now you've got time to do other stuff. It's like being on vacation.
A failure vacation.
Oh my god, her eyes.
Princess of Friendship. And all I did was make enemies with Equestria's allies, upset my friends, and get my school.
Aww!
There is no bright side.
I need a gif of that.
So then,
oh my god.
need backup. Operation Cheer Up is a go!
Aww.
Come on, Twilight! You can't sit around in the boring dark all day.
Exactly. What you need is a double dose of Granny Smith's apple mash.
Whenever I'm sad, a hug from Angel Bunny always makes me feel better.
This is an Equestria, girls. It doesn't work. Oh.
Maybe it's just me.
I
Yeah.
find that nothing brightens my mood like a new ensemble. Thanks, Rarity.
Now she looks like a joke.
Dress. For some pony who knows how to run a school.
You didn't tell me this was a pity party! I would have brought ice cream!
I appreciate you trying to make me feel better. But not everything
That was
can be fixed
amazing.
with dresses and cupcakes.
Could have just asked for Rarity to bring it.
I just need some time to be alone and think.
Huh.
Oh. I wondered how long you'd take to get tired of pouting. Every pony's already tried to cheer me up. It won't work.
Huh.
I'm not gonna cheer you up. I'm gonna tell you what you did wrong. What? You gave up too easily. Hey, you made me a guidance counselor. That was tough love. Naysay was right. I failed. The school was a disaster.
Yeah, because you went by the book.
But you showed me that when you know in your heart something is right, you stand up for it. You did that for me. Why not for this?
I mean, you did that with your village, and that turned out terrible. But
you're in charge of all the schools in Equestria. And you're in charge of all the friendship in Equestria. Why should
well,
you let somebody
more or less.
else stop you from doing your job? But the EEA rulebook doesn't.
Oh my god!
Rules, because you're doing something something important.
That
You're right.
That was amazing.
Why we're doing this is way
Starlight just committed the ultimate atrocity by knocking a book out of Twilight's magic and into the water. That was...
How can I help?
Oh my god.
Guess what? The School of Friendship is back in business.
Because we're saying fuck you to those guys.
Bad idea.
Do we still get to guess? No offense, Twilight, but teaching at that school was the most boring, horrible, awful thing ever.
Pretty sure she's gonna take offense to that.
No, Rainbow Dash is right. I owe you all an apology. I was so focused on doing things the
What is that mountain with the damn skull on top of it? We've never been there and we need to go there.
I promise this time we'll run the school like friends should. Together.
So, we'd be allowed to teach however we want to?
No more scary pop quizzes?
Confetti cannons for every creature?
Pre-installed?
Whatever you need to teach the elements of harmony.
Well, in that case, we're behind you 100%, Twilight. Just 2 small problems. The school is still unaccredited. And we don't have any students.
Huh.
I'll take care of the first part. If you 5 can round up our class.
Totally.
How? Rounding up the pony students ain't gonna be an issue, but...
The creatures from the other kingdoms seem pretty upset with us. Nonsense. I'm certain we can win them over without...
Well, Pinky goes to Yak-Yakistan. Starlight goes to the Changeling Kingdom.
Cupcake Grandpa Prince Rutherford!
Why Pink Pony here? Yak's mad at ponies.
Because you don't have to be mad anymore. We're reopening Twilight Sparkle's School of Friendship, and it's gonna be super duper better than before. We're ever so sorry about the misunderstanding.
Oh, that's nice.
Creatures are of course welcome.
I thought Verity didn't really like her, but
If you sent your student back to class,
Starlight would have been better off going there.
We're open and ready to start teaching right now. So, what are you waiting for? Get your student and let's go.
Not happening.
Aww. Do you need me to do the whole apology and explanation thing again?
Okay.
Listen, Missy. It's not happening because our student is gone.
What? Okay, that's a twist. I wasn't expecting that. Where'd they go?
Yona! It's all ponies' fault!
Oh, they did remodel the throne room!
What are you?
Yes!
Can we just focus on finding our lost students?
Nice try! You grubs are probably hiding a whole lot of them!
Please, every creature, if you can just explain what happened.
The students left us notes before they disappeared. When the school closed, they didn't want to say goodbye to each other. They claimed they ran away to stay together.
I can't believe it. They did learn friendship.
That face was amazing.
Done this by themselves. Some creature is hiding them. If the niece of our queen is not found soon, I promise there will be retribution.
Yeah? Well, my dragons will burn every kingdom until we find which of you is hiding Smolder.
Jeez, Ember. I thought you liked Thorax.
The Changeling Empire can't afford an international incident. If any creature blames the Changelings for this...
What are you up to, shapeshifter?
But we're friends.
Find the students quickly, Twilight, or
Yeah.
our world will be at
Thorax
war.
is just like, what the hell, Ember? Thought you liked me.
Okay, let's review what we know.
Smolder, Ocellus, Silverstream, Yona, and Gallus disappeared together.
Huh. It's gotta be the sea turtle dude, right? He's gotta be the one hiding them.
They're probably just off hiding somewhere.
Unless they used some kind of spell to disappear.
Ooh,
Or went undercover.
maybe they were attacked by a ferocious shrimp. No pony ever expects that. Shrimps can attack? Nope. That's why no pony expects.
Well, I mean, yes, they can. There are, like, shrimp that can, like, go boom. And... What are they called? Like, mantis shrimp or something?
Hi, Sandbar.
Sandbar. Nice.
No, I'm just, really hungry.
We need to think like our students. If
Oh my god! He's shaking so bad. Cupcakes are going everywhere.
Go someplace we could all hang out and eat lots and lots of cupcakes.
Like Sandbar.
What?
Place.
Sandbar was friends with all of the missing students, and he
Yup.
just got plenty of cupcakes.
Huh. He was at the farm this morning picking up a wagon load of apples.
And I saw him in a shop buying pillows and blankets.
He must be taking all that stuff to the other students. We gotta follow him.
Really? Oh! Is that the castle of the two? That is! They're staying at the castle of the two sisters! That's awesome!
I thought it'd be.
Turn that place into dorms. That's a good idea. The fact that they're in the Everfree Forest, though, should be a bit more concerning. And wow! Smolder, wow.
The castle of the two sisters. I remembered it from class.
Oh my god, she's adorable.
Pre-equestrian friendships.
Ha! Who knew? School was actually good for something.
Yona not really like school, but Yona like new friends.
Smolder like breathing. Sandbar is back!
Hey, what was that? That was...
Thanks for the assist.
It looked
Gallus.
almost like a griffin
I was
claw.
saving the cupcakes.
Pillows! How nice! The castle is going to be so much more comfy. And fun! Pillow fight!
Hey, that's right, dragons don't have pillows. Us.
I just
Turned into a bugbear.
And we care because...
Stairs are awesome! We don't have anything like them underwater because, no way to climb them.
Whoa, okay, so, like, their necklaces must be transformation trinkets that allow them to stay on land.
If only my family back home could see it. I wish the other changelings could meet you all. You're not nearly as strange as the stories say. Gee, thanks. But yeah, hanging out with other creatures is actually not bad.
Huh. What the hell is that thing?
Most other creatures. What is that thing?
Am I the only one who didn't sleep through Professor Fluttershy's Critters of Comfort and Conflict class? It's
Yes.
a sludgy.
A what?
Maybe I can make friends with it.
Oh, okay, so they're... what were those things? Chub-chubs or whatever? Ah! Nicely done. Hey, Arjit from Ben 10. And this is why you don't go into the Everfree Forest alone. I just realized, magic, flight, with a little bit of magic. Like, there are like 2 Earth Pony type ones, a couple of unicorn like ones, and a couple of Pegasus like ones. That's awesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it's not pillows, apples, or cupcakes.
Wouldn't class have been about how to make friends with them?
Guys, they're getting really close.
Yona not scared. Yona have friends.
Aww. Nice. Nicely done, Rainbow.
Is that Professor Egghead?
Egghead. Nice! Come on, Spike. You can be more bad. Nicely done, Rarity.
Don't hurt them. Just ask them to leave nicely.
He's got a better idea. Let's launch them through the confetti cannon. That was awesome.
Not bad. For Pony.
Wow, they're amazing.
I had no idea our teachers were actually cool.
I've been trying to tell you.
Oh, did you see that? Rainbow Dash was like, boom, and then whoa, the Puck Witches went flying.
I like Skystar better than her, but she's pretty good too.
But you're right. That was pretty amazing. Even by dragon standards.
Is every creature all right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about the phrase every creature. It's weird,
You're
but
lucky we got here in time.
You know, this probably isn't the safest place for a camp out.
Does that mean you're going to send us back to our homes?
Not exactly. We have another option in mind.
We're listening.
We're listening.
Friendship without your teachers.
I will literally do anything you ask as long as it gets me out of this place or something like that. Zephyr Breeze episode.
Not much of a choice.
To be honest, we felt exactly the same way when Twilight told us she was reopening the school.
But this time, we guarantee it shall be different. Oh,
Because we're gonna ignore the asshole.
120% cooler. And without the EEA, it'll be...
Wow, Fluttershy.
Won't go to war if you come back with us. Bonus!
Wait, what's happening?
We're ignoring the prick. That's what we're doing.
Twilight, I was so relieved to get your letter.
As was Queen Nova. Oh, we're just glad you're all right, Silverstream.
Don't expect a welcome party from me, Sonny. It's time you got home.
I'm not leaving.
What?
Dinosaur. Sorry, Thorax.
You don't understand. This pony joke.
No, we're going back to school.
How? You can't even get inside.
School is back in session.
Yeah, because Twilight's awesome and she's saying screw you to that guy.
Who dared remove my seal?
I did, Chancellor Naysay, and I respectfully ask you to step aside, or classes will start late.
Classes won't start at all. The EEA has spoken, and none shall pass.
Oh!
Yak pass if yak say.
This is for the greater good. The school was disorganized, the teachers unqualified, and those dangerous and unpredictable students put ponies' lives in danger.
Hell, I'll show you unpredictable.
Please, Ember. Please. Burn him alive.
I'm sure Princess Twilight Sparkle has a good explanation for all of this.
Yeah, we went by the book and the book sucked.
It's true that my School of Friendship is EEA unaccredited.
Look, she said it without doing the eye thing.
Then it is not a school.
It's not an EEA school. It's a friendship school. With its own rules. I should know. I wrote the book.
Ah! It's even bigger than hers.
Every friendship is special. So the way
Wow.
has to be just
This is
as
pretty cool.
My school is going to do things differently.
Allowing all of these creatures to attend your school, changing the rules for them, it simply won't work.
I seem to recall something about Earth ponies, unicorns, and Pegasi doing something similar. Don't you?
I promise you, Chancellor, my school will help
What's she
protect
talking about?
Equestria.
Or destroy it.
Oh, so is he gonna be like the big bad of the finale too? Interesting idea. I seem to remember the finale having something to do with the school as well.
This brand new school of
Oh.
friendship is home
Reprise?
to everyone. We're learning
Cool.
how to trust.
We're here to all have fun.
With friendship ties that bind us.
Nice.
Tighter than the strongest bonds.
We're huff and huff. In hand, in huff, in wing,
Huh.
even claw.
Why did we close up on his butt? Seriously?
There's a griffin in the garden, hippogriffs hang in the hall,
And the door will be open to all creatures great and small.
and a yak or two or three
Singing perfect harmony.
Wow. This is amazing. but a bit weird. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Mosh pit! Nice job, Smolder. I actually kind of like that look. Oh, like a buckball type thing. Pretty cool. Rainbow's teaching gym class or whatever. Twilight? What the hell? Seriously, have you been replaced by Chrysalis or something? Because that's not something you would have said ever, like in any previous season. Oh, she's glowing. Hang on a second. I'll talk about that later. Aww. I love that changeling. She's so freaking adorable. And of course they rebuilt it. Like, that makes sense. Huh. Yeah, Angel definitely needs some friendship lessons. Ah, nice cameo photo finish.
Aw, fine! If you promise to stop singing, Smolder can stay!
If dragons stay, yak stay.
Good.
I know you will make the changelings proud, Ocellus.
Aww.
Now, can you show me those stair things you mentioned?
I mean, you had like 1,000 stairs on Mount Eris, so...
What? You belong at home. You think I care if you've made friends?
Please, Grandpa Gruff.
Aww.
All right. Stop doing that.
Guess I make a pretty good guidance counselor, huh? Yes! Writing a rule book was the most fun ever! I can't wait to start working on the new lesson plans. With some help from my friends.
Yes, Twilight. Yes. Wow. Huh. So, this could have been basically like an entirely new series. Really? I mean, seriously, it could have been. Gallus. Gallus is the griffin. And of course it starts with a G. Okay. So that was pretty cool. Just wait until the credits are over here, so that way you can actually all hear exactly what I'm saying without any confusion at all. Now we'll finish up by saying, okay, first impressions here. That, what's his name there, the villain, sounds awesome. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, number one, the bad guy there, the Chancellor has a pretty good voice. Chancellor Nese sounds epic, like his voice is pretty good. The fact that he's not like an actual villain, he's more of an obstructive bureaucrat, and that means that he can get away with crap like that and just disappear through a portal and nobody really actually can stop him. Yeah, I mean, he'll probably be back in the finale or maybe a few episodes in between. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that this was basically a big FU to the American schooling system, having been practically, a victim of that myself, I want to say. Yeah, I am all for giving them the giant middle finger with that. Because that's how American schools work. They set a standard, and then they hold every student to that standard. And it doesn't matter if like you're below that standard or above that standard. They want you to be at that standard, which often results in them taking down the students who are above the standard in order to raise up the students who are below it. And sometimes it means just setting it so that the lowest achieving student sets the standard, and everybody who is above that is doing it wrong somehow. That's sometimes what it means too. And it means that there's all these tests that they have to do to make sure everybody's doing everything exactly the right way. And it means that the teachers aren't given the freedom to actually make sure the students are learning. They're just teaching things by the book, and that doesn't always work. And it's just a big clusterfuck. Seriously, atomic F-bomb there all the way. And it just... I hate it. I hate it, and it's why I don't ever want to go back to school ever again. I don't want to go to a college. I don't want to go... Like, I've done my time in high school. I've done my time there. I don't want to ever go back to any school ever again, because school, to me, is always going to be that. And that it's a bad taste in my mouth, and it just does not work. Wow. I didn't think I'd ever get that riled up about it. But there I am. So, yeah, to me, this bad guy, he's awesome. And I do like that Celestia is basically saying that, look, we might be the rulers of the land, but we still have to obey the rules that we set. Celestia set up this system probably like 500 years ago, and now she's a slave to that system, pretty much, and she has to work within the system to actually make sure it works. Speaking of Legends of Tomorrow I compared him to the Time Masters, but actually it's closer to the Season 3 version, the Time Bureau, in which Rip Hunter founded the Time Bureau, but then when he tried to go outside of its rules, they basically said, no, screw you, we're gonna obey the rules that you set, and even if that means we're gonna have to imprison you. And I feel like that's a really good example of how that sort of thing just does not work. And I like it. I like it. It's really cool. It does feel so much different, though. Like, this does not feel like a traditional MLP thing at all. First, I was offset by just, how much they were referencing from the movie. I like the way that they kind of twisted it to make it so that none of the celebrity voice actresses or actors had to appear here. Tempest is spreading friendship outside of Equestria. The pirates got a mention, but they don't have to appear. Kristen Chenoweth was the voice of Skystar, and she doesn't have to appear because they've got this other guy that they gave him a toy, I think is what it was. They gave him a toy. Whatever. But, yeah, and we've got this sort of Skystar stand-in, I want to say, which automatically makes me like her a little bit less. I don't even remember what her name is, but I like the fact that they have that transformation trinket as a necklace type thing. I have to wonder how that actually works. Does the pearl only work on outsiders or something? I don't know. It could be that after Skystar left, they were all just like, we need a better way to do this. I'm going to pause for a second. Sorry, my sniffles were about to get the better of me there. Didn't want to record that. So yeah, Skystar stand-in I'm not really a big fan of, but she's really cool. It does make me wonder, how... If she's the queen's niece, how did Skystar never meet her and become friends with her? I don't understand. They have that similar attitude. Maybe they found each other annoying. Maybe that's what it was. Too similar. That could be the case. So let's go through each of them. The Yak one, I mean, as far as Yaks go, she seemed pretty sweet, but we didn't get to see her that much. She didn't talk that much. And the Yaks themselves aren't they don't have the biggest following, I suppose. They're the least interesting species outside of Equestria because there's nothing, really all that interesting about them. One of the other friendship students even asked her, what are you proud of? And I suppose the biggest thing about them is that the Yaks have a sort of different culture, but they don't have, any special powers. They can't fly or breathe fire or anything like that. They can't change shape or go underwater or anything else. So it's what do Yaks have? They have their culture, and that's pretty much it. Which kind of puts it in a different light. They've behaved like such jerks in the past about their culture towards ponies, but if their culture is all that they really have, they would defend that to the last bit, wouldn't they? Right there, imagine. How can I put this? when you look, like, if you were in a group of friends, and it's like, all of your friends had different talents, or something like that, but you only had, well, like, say you were the star football player at your school, but everyone else in the school did, like, drama and band and everything else, and, like, they were all good at that stuff, you sucked at that stuff, but you were good at football. Well, you would defend that football good. You would defend how good you were at football forever, pretty much, as long as they were around and you didn't have anything else. That's the closest analogy I could come up with. It wasn't very good. I am really sorry about my voice right now. This is terrible. I'm sorry. But, so yeah, explanation for yak jerkishness there a little bit, I guess. Their pride, right there. And then the Griffins, damn it, I forgot his name too. Was it Gralis or something like that? Whatever. So apparently he's actually the grandson of Grandpa Gruff. Or maybe Grandpa Gruff was just his assigned guardian or something. But apparently he's met Gilda. He has a much brighter color scheme than I think any Griffin we've ever seen before. That's pretty interesting. I mean, he's just kind of a generic cool guy type of character. I wish we'd gotten to know about the students' like individual interests a little bit more. Like, Acelis is pretty spot on as being the nerdy one, but whatever. So yeah, speaking about her cute little changeling there, yeah, automatically my favorite. I feel like she's probably going to be most people's favorite because she's just so freaking adorable. But also for being, like, the smart one and, like, the character who's just, like, so shy. Everybody's just gonna love her, I feel like. So, yeah. I mean, I love her, but... wow. And then, we also had Sandbar for the ponies. Earth pony, surfer dude kind of persona. His sea turtle cutie mark reminds me of, it reminds me of Crush from Finding Nemo, if y'all remember that. Wow, just wow. Surfer dude persona all the way. High as hell, probably. He seemed like a cool guy for the most part. Definitely wanted to help out his friends. And I'm forgetting one. Who am I forgetting? Smolder! There we go. Dragon. Smolder. Smolder was pretty cool. He was pretty cool. Like, he wasn't as much of a jerk as most of the other dragons. I feel like he's a bit younger than most of the other dragons, you know? Like, most of the other dragons that we've seen are teenagers. He feels like he's like not quite a preteen, but, like, just on that cusp. Like, if all the other dragons are, like, 16, 17, 18, he's, like, 12, 13, somewhere in there, probably. So, yeah. Pretty interesting. And I guess that's all of the new friendship students that matter, at least. So it's kind of like an exchange student program at this point, where it's just like, okay, we'll send in one for right now to see how it goes, and then if that does well, then we'll send more. So after this season, I expect that next season the school will be absolutely chock full of every single different kind of character that we can put in there. Yeah. There's a couple other things I want to talk about, I feel like. The big one that sticks out in my memory, though, is Twilight glowing during that reprise of the song. That's important. Because the only other character that we've ever seen that happen to has been Coloratura. And that's impressive. Coloratura glowed when, like, her cutie mark glowed and she glowed when she was singing the song, like, songs that just perfectly expressed her. And that perfect expression of self, I feel like, it's something that I've kind of brought up in Equestria Girls before, too, is that they access their magic when they're expressing their truest self. So like, in Equestria Girls, that's the only time that they can use magic. In the Pony World, they can use magic basically whenever. But I feel like the strongest magic comes through that truest expression of self, and I feel like Twilight just achieved that here. She opened the school, it's going great, she's teaching friendship, and she just expressed her truest self possible, and so she started glowing. And I wish we could see that for all of the others as well. I think maybe we kind of have seen it for Rainbow Dash and Newbie Dash maybe a little bit, but I don't know. So yeah, this was... That was just a really cool moment for me to see. And I feel like there was so much more to this, though, that I'm missing. Just like... I saw what looked like a couple of familiar ponies in the scene where Twilight was talking to the EEA there, whatever. So let's see if I can find that. No, too late. Further back. Further back. Further back. God damn it. Okay, there's the Chancellor guy, so I'm in the right area. Not right there. Okay, well, let's look at the main school board here a little bit. You guys won't be able to see this. About 3 minutes and 45 seconds in, if you want to go back and look at the actual episode. So yeah, we've got a recolor of Professor Flintheart over here. A Miss Harshwini looking pony, kind of. Or no, that's not Miss Harshwini. I mean, that's her head shape, but with the cheekbone bit under her eye, that's one of the seamstresses from Rarity's Manhattan boutique. That's pretty interesting. Not sure about the stallion over on the other side though, but it's interesting that like I see 3 unicorns here and only one. I'm going to go with Earth Pony. So if we go back maybe a little bit earlier here, let's wait for a moment and see. Here we go. Okay. So we get the full grouping here, and yeah, I mean, we see this old guy pony here on the far left that looks like somebody we've seen in Ponyville a lot, along with this old lady here, but then the rest of them look completely new. We've got this red pony with white hair. That's crazy. This pony kind of has Rockhoof's color scheme, which is weird. And this pony over here, I don't know who she is. I kind of want to learn who she is. She seems interesting. And then we got another red stallion this time with blue and white hair. What the heck is up with that? That's kind of crazy. I wonder if Twilight used that book copying spell for her curriculum here. I just noticed that the curriculums also have like all of these little tabs in them that are different colored. Like they're color coded for each element, and that's pretty cool. Let's see here. What else here? If we go back to the school and we look at the school's symbol here, its coat of arms, that's actually a really interesting coat of arms because we have the symbol, the element of magic here in the center, but then we have 6 gems surrounding it, and that just takes me back to Applegeek had this whole spiel with the season 7 finale where he went on just a long tangent about the possibility of a 7th element relating back to Spike and Stygian, and it went back to the season premiere where there was a green gem, and it showed a green gem in the season 7 finale when the tree was planted, and now there's a green gem on this coat of arms, which makes me think that he might be right about a 7th element. I really wish they would address that in the show. But I guess we never will. Because, like, you got like red one for loyalty, blue one for laughter, Twilight's is the magic one, obviously, orange for Applejack's honesty, and then we've got purple here for Rarity's generosity, and really light pink for Fluttershy and kindness. So yeah, the green one stands out. It doesn't fit what could that be? Not really sure. Not sure at all. I really like the design of the school, though. It's really cool here. All the waterfalls and statues. It really does kind of have like a almost Hogwarts vibe to it, only more waterfalls. If Hogwarts had waterfalls, that is the perfect way to describe this school. Like, you even got this weird planet thing on top of a tower over here that makes it look like an observatory. That's kind of crazy. And, yeah. Just looking at it all zoomed out here, this school is freaking phenomenal looking. It kind of acts as almost like a bridge between the castle and the rest of Ponyville in terms of its style, which I really like. And then we had this part in the beginning where all of them were freaking out. That was great. Piggy's tiny party cannon, the statues of the pillars. Huh. Do the statues of the pillars count as an appearance by them? I don't think so. I think I was counting only voice actor or like fully voiced appearances by them. I like that for some reason Starswirl's statue actually makes him look like a real horse. He looks so much more like mythical in his statue form. Even now, Twilight can't help but idolize him, can she? So we saw Starswirl, Somnambula in statue form, and I think later on when the friendship students came in, we saw Flash Magnus. Oh, that's pretty cool. I just letting it play for a moment. We had a moment in the very beginning where the main six did a hoof stack, and then when we got to the ending with the friendship students, they all did the equivalent of a hoof stack. That's cool. That's awesome. That's good writing and good symbolism and everything right there. I like that. That's really cool. Oh, wow. And I just remembered that, Draft the Filmmaker, he made his Infinity War trailer, and he had the friendship students be the Guardians of the Galaxy here. I wonder who they would be in this situation. Ocellus kind of reminds me more of Mantis. Not just the insect theme, but just like attitude-wise, so shy and everything, but really very sweet once they warm up. Smolder kind of reminds me of Rocket. I think Gratless there, the Griffin, he kind of reminds me of like Drax a little bit there. And whereas Sandbar could probably be a good stand-in for Peter Quill. And that just leaves us with the Yak, and I feel like I'm forgetting one. Okay, skip that for a moment. Let's go back to Starlight as a guidance counselor. What the hell? Why does that make so much sense? She's screwed up enough for it. Like, Starlight the psychologist. Grandpa Gruff appearing was actually a good callback. Just like how many callbacks we had here. It was great. Pinky, shouldn't your Pinky sense have warned her about that? Whatever. I like that Ocellus' pony form is just butt ugly for some reason. But it has a ladybug for a cutie mark. That's pretty cute. Aww. Oh yeah, and then the sea pony here, Hippogriff. Let's head towards the ending here to see if I can't spot her name, because I can't remember her name. Come on, give me the... Here we go. Maurice LaMarche. I feel like that name sounds familiar, as Naysay. Silverstream. I should be able to remember that for somehow. Gallus. Yep. Smolder. Nice. Interesting. Yona is the griffin, or Yak, as the Yak. Wow. Okay, so Silverstream would probably be Who are we missing there? Silverstream as Gamora and Yona as Groot, I guess? Maybe? Or maybe the other way around. No, I got it. Smolder would be Teenage Groot. It's perfect. And then Silverstream could be Drax, and Yona could be Drax, and Silverstream could be Gamora. Still, okay. That works so well, actually. That really works. Okay, so let's go back and skip over the damn song, which was really long and weird. And instead talk about the, not their idiot plan to skip school, which really Twilight should not be held accountable for that. Like, seriously, teachers should not be held accountable for students skipping school. That should be on the students. That's their stupidity and their choice. Maybe, or if not the students, then the parents, not the teachers. Although, I mean, oh my god, Ocellus' impersonation of Rarity. That's amazing. Good lord. That was just beautiful to watch. Okay, and then the Chancellor guy. Yeah, what's up with his magic? He has, like, red magic that's channeled through his badge, and he can open portals, like, instead of teleporting? That is so weird, but cool, and I love it. What's his cutie mark, I wonder? Also, his mane and tail is just, like, so severe looking. It's just, like, so straight and slicked back, but it doesn't look right. And he's so thin. Like, in this image that I've paused here, like, Starlight's kind of, like, giving him this eye, like, you remind me of myself back when I was a dictator. I don't like you. Oh. And then, yeah, part 2 was, like, Twilight's in depression for most of it, and then Starlight snaps her out of it by giving her some tough love, and then, yeah, that was just all adorable all around. And then not much happened after that. It was just like round up the friendship students here, search for them, even though it was pretty obvious where they were. They were with Sandbar. I kind of figured that out pretty quickly. But going to the Castle of the Two Sisters here, that's actually a pretty nice note. It looks a lot more cleared out than it used to. Like, let me see if I can find a picture of it from the outside here. Yeah. Like, it's standing alone on the hill, and it looks like more of the towers and stuff have just kind of crumbled away. Like, what the hell? I thought they were fixing this place up. Jeez. But I guess it being in the middle of the Everfree Forest, or like having to go through the Everfree Forest to get to it, it's a lot harder to do than really it would be worth, wouldn't it? I kind of wish Gabby had been there instead of Grandpa Gruff. That might have been better. Okay, whatever. I think I've rambled for long enough here. I don't think this really ticks off anything here on my list. I mean, it had good Spike moments, and we had some Griffins and Changelings, but it doesn't seem to tick off anything specific here. Like, no. 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 Absolutely nothing ticked off on my bingo card, which kind of sucks. But all around, this was enjoyable. I don't know if it necessarily was, like, as good as it could be. I feel like this might end up, like, I wasn't around for Season 5, but I feel like when Season 5 first aired, that premiere was like, it's good, but it's kind of weird because Starlight got away. So it only really got vindicated when it got to, like, the Season 5 finale and Starlight came back. I feel like that might be the case here, where it only gets vindicated as the season goes on, and we see more of the friendship students, and we see more of the school, and at the end of the season, Chancellor Naysay comes back and is the antagonist there as well. I'm not going to call him a villain, even though I kind of want to, because I went on that whole rant about the school system there. But I I'm not going to call him a villain, because he's really only an antagonist. He's not evil. He's a racist jerk, yeah, but that's not being evil. He's not like, from his point of view, he's doing the right thing. He's trying to help Equestria in the way that he sees fit. And it's like the same argument that I have about Starlight. Starlight was trying to do a good thing with her village and everything like that. Like, she didn't see that it was wrong. And so I don't hold it against her in a way that a lot of other people do. A lot of other people are just taking like the route of the outsider looking in and saying, no, that's wrong. I am putting myself in Starlight's position, and I'm like, well, I can see why she would think that this was the right thing to do, and she didn't understand what she was actually doing was wrong, and why it was wrong, so I don't hold it against her as much. And while I can't take quite the same steps with this guy, I do see what he's saying. So, yeah, I'm not going to call him a villain. He's an antagonist, but he's not a villain. So, this has been very interesting, and I can't wait to see more, of course. And of course, I can't wait to rewatch everybody's reactions to this here. When I say rewatch, I mean watch. You know what I mean? Rewatch the episode through other people's reactions. Ugh. Language is confusing, and my nose is so stuffed up, and this is... I'm so far behind, actually, today. I'm really far behind, and I'm not stressing as much as I probably should be. But I do have other things to do, so I suppose I'm going to just call this the end. Maybe. I might come back and record more, who knows? Like, after I watch somebody else's reaction. I might get something else in my head that I just have to talk about. But, for now, I'm just gonna end it.